actually want to comment on what those on the left really like about Buttigieg and what I think people in the middle of the country are gonna hate about him, and it is that notion that he comes from this elitist class, right? And just think about some of the biggest criticisms that you heard toward the left in 2016. They're elitist, they don't care about us, they left us behind. The economy only improved for certain people who can contribute to the stock market. I mean, you heard that over and over again. Buttigieg, because of the fact that we keep talking about his fancy Ivy League education, I think represents that and feeds into that argument.
Totally.
And so what I think Bernie does really well, and I honestly thought it would be impossible, is that he speaks to the issues that unite all of us regardless of political ideology, and it has to do with economic frustration, right? The economic frustrations are felt by everyone in the middle class and the working class. And remember, when Trump ran his campaign, it was this like fake populist campaign where he's gonna look out for those blue collar workers who have been left behind. And so I think Buttigieg is really underestimating the power of Bernie Sanders' message, and I think that he's overestimating his fancy Ivy League education.
Yeah, I think that's 100% right, and I think that it leads to, like at the CNN town hall, what are you going to do about student debt? Well, college is great, and here's a convoluted proposal, and it's like, how about free college and student loan cancellation?
Yeah,
done.
Yeah, I would like to see Elizabeth Warren's plan spread throughout.
I gave you a 10-second answer.
Yeah,
and I think that simplicity is actually a virtue. Like people confuse simplicity, like there's dumbing things down as one thing, but simplicity is a good thing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. The only other point I want to make on Buttigieg is you mentioned the likelihood that although there's seemingly less homophobia than there was, it's still a big deal. So far as I know, Donald Trump, like he announced, when Biden announced, he was like, welcome to the race, Sleepy Joe or whatever. If it doesn't even take Buttigieg becoming the candidate. It'll happen in the primary. But if Buttigieg was the candidate, this is no reason not to support him. But can you imagine how disgusting the homophobia from Donald Trump and his surrogates is gonna be?
Of course I can imagine.
Yeah.
Like,
of course I can.
I'm trying to.
I can almost retweet it. I have a mind meld with Donald Trump. I get it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, totally.
Nobody hates Donald Trump more than me, but
he goes. What's bizarre though is I feel like he doesn't. I mean, policy-wise he does, but he does not have the same fixation with gay people that he does for women or black people or Muslims or so.
Of course he will. Right.
But of course he will.
But
no doubt.
He hasn't been targeted by a prominent gay person. I think he's willing to use whatever is there in the person to attack them. But maybe
of course. Well, definitely. We don't have to wait to see. Dark. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Thank you very much for watching this clip from The Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.